to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about another reincarnation story, and this happened in India. I have done programs on reincarnation before. Buddhist concepts on birth, death, and rebirth have resonated through the world for centuries. The individual karmic wheel representing his or her volitional actions, thoughts, words, and deeds keep turning, creating a new life after death. Buddhism teaches how the effects of karma, or one's volitional actions, thoughts, words, and deeds, reach across lifetimes, and as a result, that karmic power brings about rebirth. I am a firm believer of reincarnation. Now I would like to share a remarkable story of reincarnation with you. This story took place in the 1930s in India when a little girl named Shanti Devi, at the age of 4, started talking about her husband and her son. She described her past life as living in an Indian state called Mathura. She said that her husband had owned a clothing shop and her son was just born when she died. She even described the types of sweets she ate in Mathura, which were different to the sweets her present mother made for her in their small town called Mahula, close to Delhi. The distance from Mathura to Mahula is about 1,353 kilometers. Shanti Devi, whose continuous talks of her past life were ignored at first by her parents as a little kid's fancy tales. However, she went on to describe her husband as a light-skinned Indian with a big wart on his left cheek. She mentioned that his shop was situated just opposite a Hindu temple called the Dwarkadish Temple. She remembered clearly that his name was Kedarnath Chaube and that he wore reading glasses. By the age of 6, Shanti Devi was able to give a detailed, graphic account of her death that occurred during giving birth to her son. She could describe complex surgical procedures. Shanti Devi was becoming restless and she wanted to be taken to Mathura. An educator from Shanti's village traced Kedarnath Chaube, her past husband, and asked him if he could visit Delhi to meet this little girl who talked so much about him. One of Kedarnath's cousins, Kanjmal, came to visit Shanti. As soon as Shanti Dev saw him, she recognized him as Kedarnath's cousin. This amazed her parents and the educator too, who was studying the case. And of course, Kanjmal himself was stunned. She chatted with Kanjmal about Mathura and details of her life and her family there, astonishing Kanjmal, who said that her details were very accurate. He immediately got Kedarnath, Shanti Devi's past life husband, to visit Delhi, and as Kedarnath walked into her home, Shanti Devi said, "This was my husband. Look at the wart on his left side of his cheek." She told her mom to prepare potatoes and a special kind of Indian bread and pumpkin curry, as they were her husband's favorite foods. Kedarnath was flabbergasted. She turned to him and asked him if the well in which she used to bathe in the courtyard was still there. That is where she said she used to take her daily bath. Kedarnath was so shocked he couldn't even reply. Then her son of her previous life, Navneet, walked in, and she was so excited as she recognized him as her son. The situation got very emotional. Kedarnath was remarried and Shanti Devi asked him, "Don't you remember that you promised me that you'd never marry again?" Kedarnath was dumbfounded. This 9-year-old girl's case was also studied by Dr. Ian Stevenson, a Canadian-born American psychiatrist who worked for the University of Virginia School of Medicine for 50 years and was a keen researcher of the concept of reincarnation. He agreed as to how remarkable the whole incident was. She wanted to go to Mathura and live with Kedarnath and her son, but her parents flatly refused to send her. It's reported that Mahatma Gandhi heard about this story and contacted Shanti Devi, had a talk with her, and he appointed a 15-people committee, a committee of 15 researchers, to study her case further. As a result, her parents took her to Mathura, accompanied by the 15 members of the committee. Darkwadish temple that she had spoken about was right across her husband's clothing shop. And then something even more amazing happened when she spotted an old man in typical Mathura dress and said, "Oh, that's Kedarnath's older brother, Jay." This was stunning, spontaneous. And this reaction to a man in Mathura she had never seen just awed everyone. And yes, he was Jay, her husband's older brother. She showed the researchers and her parents how to get to her home, recognizing some of the landmarks. She entered through the gate and acknowledged the old man in the garden as her father-in-law. Yes, that was correct also. She also showed her skills in understanding terms used by people of Mathura, surprising everyone as these words were only used in Mathura. She also visited her past life parents. She recognized them immediately. All statements she made were verified and found to be correct. She gave more and more information about friends, relatives, and neighbors of her past life in Mathura. Astonishingly, it was all found to be spot on by the committee of researchers. A skeptic by the name of Sture Lunnestrand came to India all the way from Sweden to debunk and expose this fake fantasy tale. However, after his investigations, he wrote that it was an extremely explained and proven case of reincarnation. Finally, I would like to add Dr. Ian Stevenson's comments on this case. He has said, "I also interviewed Shanti Devi, her father, her mother, and other pertinent witnesses, including Kedarnath, the husband she claimed in her previous life. My research indicated she made at least 25 statements of her memories that matched the verified facts." Fascinating, right? That's it from me today. Thank you. See you next time.